Hey everybody, it's Brizzy. So today's video is going to be a little interesting. I'm personally a little bit excited because I'm one of those people that believe in like the Zodiac, and I will ask you like, what's your sign? And completely judge you. I mean, just kidding. I mean, I will look at your characteristic traits and kind of see if you're the same as what you're described as. But anyway, if you are not one of those people who believe in things like this, or you think this is corny, I am personally doing this for fun. And I'm a Cancer. Hey, claws. So the first thing about a Cancer is that we are extremely melancholic and emotional, and sometimes it's kind of like a curse and a gift to extremely feel something so deeply, but then it can get us into like really messed up situations. We are very, very, very nurturing and loving, and we live for family. Like, family and stability is our entire life. That is all that we want in life. We make pretty good parents, if I might say so myself. Just because, like I said, we are nurturing, and we have like this, we're the mother of the Zodiac, which I don't know if you guys actually Google Cancers. We are the mother, and we are ruled by the moon, La Luna. So we have a lot of phases, just like the moon. We kind of come off as like these standoffish creatures and really guarded, but we have to be that way because we are very quick to get attached to someone. So if we do, we're gonna go full throttle, we're gonna be emotional, we're gonna care for you, like really, really, really care for you, even when we shouldn't. And that's a problem that us Cancers have. We are like healers. We always want to fix people who need our help, even if we are like a mess, even if we are completely broken, and we will never let you know because we don't want to show others that we're kind of like sad. We don't want to put that on you guys. We feel like it kind of spreads, if that makes sense. So we're more concerned with making sure that you're okay because we are selfless. We're completely selfless creatures. We also have a lot of pride. Like, if we have no money in the bank, we will never like tell anyone or ask you for like $1. Like, we'll go to our change jar, you know, where you keep change, and we will never tell you. We just those type of people. We're extremely pride. Cancers, let's talk about the negative sides, okay? Because I have a lot of pride, but this needs to be talked about, okay? We can be extremely vindictive and spiteful, but first let me just explain that it takes a lot for us to get there. We're not just gonna snap on you. If you want to argue with us, we're gonna let you rock. We're gonna let you rock. But the minute that you say something that hurts us like deeply, like cuts into our soul, just run. Just run, because our words cut like a knife. Okay, that's why we got the claws. Once we hook you and we reel you in, that's it. There's no limits of what we're gonna say to you. We're gonna hurt you personally, embarrass you. We're gonna hit you where you know it's gonna hurt you. And that's because us Cancers, we're not fighters. We're not the type of people who like confrontation if we know there's gonna be negativity and drama. We're just gonna be calm and say one thing to you that's gonna make you flip out. There's two different types of Cancers. I mean, hence the 69 sign, so it's kind of like opposite. There's the Cancers who are like me, who's the life of the party. I'm just kidding. I'm really not. I'm really shy. We can be really reserved. I kind of want to put this in like a physical aspect. Like, we're the type of people that we like to be home. We want to wear sweatpants, t-shirt, chilling with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong. But anyways, we like to be at home. We feel the most safe and comfortable at home. So like, if you really want to get to know us as a person, come over to our house. And the way we treat you in our house is going to show you the type of person that we are. We are very reserved, and we are attracted to other people who are kind of like reserved. Like, I'm just gonna speak from me personally. I like people who are low-key and like don't get involved and just stay to themselves. So that's kind of like Cancers, how we are when we're reserved. And then there's the other ones, as I mentioned, that are the life of the party. We're loud. We make our presence known, and we don't deal with bullshit. Like, that's another thing. We can spot that from a mile away because we are so, like, we're so in tune with our own intuition, and we trust our gut. Like, I promise you, every time I meet somebody new, I can already sense their vibe. I can already feel their energy if, like, they're being funny or something's off. And that's something that's Cancers, I'm telling you, we're psychic. We are psychic. Sometimes we may come off as cold, but it's just because we're really guarded. I have guard my heart tattooed. I don't know, it's Proverbs 4:23 for those who read the Bible. Guard your heart because everything you do flows from it, and I really, really, really go by that. We're guarded in the sense that, like, there's two, like I said, there's two different types of Cancers. There's me, who I'm very expressive. I'm always upfront. If I feel some type of way, I'm gonna let you know, because I know if I hold it in, I'm gonna erupt, and it's not gonna be pretty because I'm gonna be so emotional about it. So yeah, we come off as, like, cold, even with our friends. Like, listen, my friends will tell you, the few friends that I actually do have, I'm the type of person that when I converse with my friends, I'm always like, it's always emotional. It's always like a heart to heart. We don't like small talk. We don't like, hey, what's up? How you doing? If you're gonna speak to us, we want to be intrigued. We want to understand what you're saying. With the understanding, we're also very understanding. We're too understanding, and we apologize for things that are not even our fault sometimes, just because, I don't know, we're just emotional. We're emotional freaking creatures. Our self-defense mechanism is to be guarded. So we hurt with our words, and we know words can hurt us. So that's why we come off as, like, cold, because we don't really want to show how emotional we could be, because we know when we do, people take advantage of our kindness and our weakness. And Cancers, we're notorious for that. We need to stop doing that. We need to stop doing that, okay, Cancers? Because we are natural healers and we want to fix people, we often deal with things that we shouldn't. Like, we deal with things that should have been cut off a long time ago. So because of that, we will never say sorry first, because we kind of feel like, oh, we dealt with all of your BS. Why do we have to say sorry? You're wrong. And we might know we're wrong just a little bit, but we won't tell you sorry unless we know you're being genuine at first. And then we'll be like, you know what? Maybe you was a little bit right. So, I'm sorry. But other than that, don't expect nothing else. We love the little things. What I say by this is, if I'm speaking to you and I tell you my favorite chips are Doritos, and 389 days later you come and give me a bag of Doritos, I might cry. I might cry just for the simple fact that you paid attention. So little things like that, you'll have our heart forever. And with the little things, we like simplicity. We like to see people in their purest forms. You know, we like to see people without getting a haircut, without their makeup on, without being at their best, if that makes sense, because we want to see you in your rawest natural state. That's how we learn to appreciate you, because we see the real beauty. Just kidding. We kind of play stupid sometimes. Yeah, because we are very observant, okay? If we are in a group with a lot of people, us Cancers, we don't like those situations. We rather be in a small social setting where everyone's on the same page. We all know each other. You take us to a lounge, you take us to, like, some big extreme party, we're just gonna be in the corner peeping everything, looking at the funny movements, looking at who's looking at who in a certain way, because we're not comfortable. And in order for us to be comfortable, like I said, we need that stability and we need that reassurance that this is a safe environment. So yeah, Cancers, we like to stay at home. We don't like to go party. If you want to hang out with us, let's go get some food. Let's go to the movies. Let's go bowling. We're not all about, oh, let's go out with 20 million people and no. We're kind of boring. We beat around the bush a lot, okay? I'll be the first one to tell you. If you ask me to hang out with you and I simply don't want to hang out with you, I'm not going to tell you no, because I don't want to hurt your feelings. So I'm just gonna sit here and probably be like, oh, I have to do this at this time, and then I'm gonna be there. So, you know, I don't think this is gonna work out. So let me just explain, okay? Us Cancers, we do not like to do that. We don't like to lie. Like I said, we're very honest and to the point, but sometimes we can be manipulative, but we're not being malicious, if that makes sense. Like, we will be manipulative if we have to, if we know it's going to help us in a situation or take us out of a bad situation. And often people get that confused and try to say Cancers are fake and manipulators, but no, it's just because you can't play us. We're going to play dumb and act like we don't know what's going on and just be completely oblivious. And then when a time comes that we have to make a point or prove something, we're going to show you how smart we really are and be like, oh yeah? Cancers are the type of friend that we're going to tell you the truth whether you want to hear it or not, because we care for you, okay? Cancers, we are never mediocre with our relationships, with our friendships. We either mess with you and rock with you and we're going to hold you down, or we don't. There's no in between. There's no acquaintances. We don't care for our acquaintances. Let's just be honest. It's some high and by. But when we care for you, we're gonna tell you everything that you need to hear, and it's because we care for you. And like I said, we're healers. We want to fix people, and we feel that when we fix people and we help someone, we take pride in that. Like, yup, I did that. I made them better. Yup, I helped you level up. But it's not like like throwing it in your face. It's just we feel like we did a good deed. Does that make sense? Do you hear me? Like, we're the type of friend that we're gonna be like, listen, you need to go to school, and you need to do this, and you need to get your credit score up, and you need to save money. And we're telling you these things because it's gonna benefit you. You got that? Okay? Okay? We are some goofy, funny creatures like me. I'm just kidding. I know I'm hella corny. And so I put that out there, okay? I act like this right now, but in person, I'm extremely shy. Like, you really have to know me to see the side of me. So be grateful. But most Cancers are just, like I said, we're the life of the party. We like to make jokes. We probably cut ass on you. Just to name a few famous Cancers who are kind of funny. Kevin Hart, Robin Williams is a Cancer. Stephanie from Bad Girls Club, the one that she goes, ah! That girl. Hello. We're fluent in sarcasm too. Like, we could be insulting you and like be nice about it and like kind of be sarcastic, but we're being dead serious. Like, because we don't want to hurt your feelings, so we throw you off a little bit, so you're like, wait, is she being serious? Or nah, she was just joking. We hold grudges, okay? We hold grudges, and we shouldn't, because that turns into resentment, and we shouldn't have those towards people. But us Cancers, okay, when we let you go, it took a lot to cut you off, because like I said earlier, we will deal with all of your BS because we simply love you, and we're just like, you know what, we're just gonna deal with you until you piss me off. So when you hurt a Cancer, we will never ever forget that shit. You say something to hurt our feelings 3 years prior, we're gonna bring it up years later, like, yeah, but you called me lazy and you said I was chunky, and it's just a mess. That's just how we are. We hold grudges, okay? We have a very hard time letting go of the past, and oftentimes in relationships, when people do things to us in the past, it kind of messes us up, because we're guarded now, so we taking it out on everybody else. Like, no, this person did that, so you're gonna do the same. What makes you any different? What makes you any different? They're all the same. We are extremely loyal, okay? We will do anything for you. We will take the shirt off of our back if we had to. We're the type of person, I got $2 and you're hanging out with me and you're hungry and you have no money, guess what? We're going to the dollar pizza spot and we're both getting a slice, because I rock with you like that. And Cancers are that type of person. We are giving. We don't expect anything back when we do things. We are giving because it makes us feel good that we could help you in that situation or whatever the case, even if it meant giving you advice. And Cancers are really really good at giving advice. We're very good at speaking to others because we can analyze situations from kind of like outside the box. But when it comes to us, it's easier said than done. We never take our own advice, and we probably should, because I'm telling you, Cancers, like, our logic and common sense, we have a lot of that. But when it comes to us, it's like, no, we're different. It's just no one understands. We always feel like no one understands us. Like, always. We always feel like we're the victim and the world is against us. But oftentimes, it's our fault. It's our fault because we weren't prepared for that. We thought we give people the benefit of the doubt. So we think everybody's good to us. We feel like everyone is going to have the same heart and love that we have. But don't. It's not true. It's not true. You see the highlight though? No, the lighting. The lighting. Oh man, I'm retarded. We are not cheaters. We don't like to hurt people because we know what it feels like. And if a Cancer does cheat on you, it's not because we're looking for emotional support from another person. We're cheating because, oh, you thought you was gonna get away. You thought you were gonna hurt me and I wasn't gonna do it back. Yeah, right. So that's why we cheat. We cheat to prove a point. It probably won't even mean anything to us because it's not even in our character to do things like that. Okay? It is rare for a Cancer to like cheat. You had to really hurt us. You had to really hurt us. But 99.999999998% of the time, we're loyal. We're just loyal because we don't respect cheaters. We don't respect even just people who don't care about their kids or don't care for others. We don't like people like that. We always try to see the good in people, but when we see that someone is just like, they're just not a good person, we will stay away. We don't like to repeat ourselves. We say things one time, and that's it. And sometimes, like when we tell people how we feel about them and we explained it to them, if we have to repeat ourselves, it just pisses us off because we feel like we already told you and you didn't listen. So now I gotta sit here and explain myself and take all this energy that I don't have to repeat myself. So we kind of already expect you to know the first time we tell you, like, okay, this is what it is, this is how it's gonna be, and that's it. That's it. So anyway, I completely just did this video just to have fun. As you can see, I was completely acting a fool. I apologize because I know that I'm really corny and I might be doing too much and I might be a little extra, but you know what, to be on YouTube you need to have a certain personality. Okay, so I'm trying to let my personality show. Okay. But if you've watched this to the end, I just want to say thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. I kind of want to do like a Cancer series, if that makes sense. Like, that's just my personal preference because honestly, I'm not a makeup guru. I'm not a makeup artist. Like, I am just doing YouTube for a hobby because I have no life. If you want to see more videos with me and my son, let me know. And by the way, my son's a Scorpio, and us Cancers, we get along with other water signs like Pisces and Scorpios. Even though Pisces, I don't know, for some reason, like, me and Pisces female, we're always like really good friends, and then it's just like something happens that it's just kind of like funny. And every Scorpio I've met, you're my homie because my son's a Scorpio, and sometimes I just wanna, but at the end of the day, I love him. So thank you for watching this video. Probably said like 20 times. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you're a Cancer, comment below your birthday. Cancer gang, all day every day, okay, because we're the best sign ever. All right, bye guys.